Good evening, and welcome to what very well may be the last Having a Drink with Mink. I'm your host, the very last Jason Mink, and hey, thank you for joining me. It's great to see you. You look well. Without further ado, we're going to get right to it. Let me tell you, folks, these are weird and wild times that we are living in, but thanks to group members like Oren Phillips, we have a little something to look forward to. Now, Oren has decided to send me some comic books. He had a few books, and he thought that I might be interested in taking a look at these, perhaps for a Comics for Breakfast. And I thought that you, in turn, might be interested in joining me in looking at these books. Subsequently, thank you, buddy. We're going to pop this here open, take a look inside, see just what it is that's going on. This is a very well-packed box, I must say. Right off the bat, kudos to Oren. Kudos to our wonderful postal service, who have done such a fine job in the interim. Oh, check this out. Bags o' air, folks. Wherever you go, whatever you do, insist upon bags o' air. Bags o' air. You can't get enough of this stuff. Not at all. All right, what do we got here? Oh, hey. Ah, ha, ha, fantastic. Right off the bat, we got this epic Superman family. And what's this? Lois Lane marrying a gnome Superman? Say it's not so, folks. One of the wackiest covers of the Bronze Age. I've always wanted to read this book. Excited to have the opportunity. We have some Invaders action. Check that on out. I hope there's not a glare. Is there a glare, Larry? Good? Okay. Excellent. And that's Donar, the god of storms. That's right. And we have a little weird mystery. When it comes to mystery, the weird mysteries are the best ones. I've found that to be the case for sure. And the very best for only 25 cents. That's a cool and atmospheric cover. Looking forward to checking that out for sure. Next up, we have some Scary Tales, folks. That's right. Charlton Comics Group bringing you the scariest in tales. The book, I feel a strange power when I touch it. I feel like I could conquer the world with it. And what's the book he's reading? Why, it's Scary Tales. What are the odds, huh? Next up, Attack! Attack! That's what Timbu Ba says. Attack! Shoot, you yellow punk! You gotta stop the tank! No! Give me the bazooka, Floyd! I'll do it! Toughen 'em up. For 40 cents. Pretty awesome. And in the UC, it's 12p. Whatever the hell that means. What's next? Oh, more Superman family. Hey, Jimmy Olsen. He's the Nashville superstar. That's right, folks. That's cool. Looking forward to checking that out. And the wonderful thing about the Superman family is you get all sorts of stuff in here. You get Lois robs Superman of his power. She cut his hair. Let me tell you, fellas, don't ever let that happen to you. What else? We got Supergirl versus the Super Serpent. Yowza. And then Jimmy's other identities. Man, I think we need an entire series just for those. All right, next up. Fantastic. We have some epic Jack Kirby Captain America. This is number 210. It would appear that the Red Skull is up to his usual schemes. Will Captain America and the Falcon get out of it? We shall see. Thank you very much, Oren. That's fantastic. It's wonderful to be able to open a box of new old comics and get a little bit of that. Get a little bit of that old thrill. That's what I say. Gosh knows. I'll certainly be taking a look at least a few of those and a future breakfast. All right. Next up, a couple weeks ago, I had asked you folks to post some of your fantastic artwork. We're going to take a look at some group art right now. Let's get right into it. And you thought getting braces for your kid was expensive. It's a very toothy venom from Sidney Walton. Next up, a terrific rendition of Burgess Meredith as unlikely Batman arch-foe, the Penguin. Brute here is the next project coming from Owen Keenan, and it looks like it's going to be kooky fun. We have Winchester Wolf from Matthew Chandler. Winchester Wolf finds a home. Here's a striking piece featuring Spidey and arch-foe Doc Ock by William Carmichael. Oh, and it's a creepy Lovecraftian crawly from artist Bruce Fedow. Very ooky. You need pictures of Spider-Man! And here's old Webhead again, vividly rendered by Stephen Akers. I guess it's true what they say about using good bait. Biting work from David Michel. Here's a vibrant scene from artist Des Langford. That was a very nifty lighting effect. A rather viscous slice of life from the mind of Mark Berman. I'd hate to have to clean that up. Bryce Lee King II conjures the darkness in this striking black and white piece. This guy. Striker? Stalker? Slayer? I don't know. Ken Clark makes him look good. Ken Segal of 1977 lets the world know in no uncertain terms not to mess with his comics. Wise man. Gabriel Baltazar Souza has cowboy cats carousing with the devil's mouthwash, so color me intrigued. Here's J. Scott's cool Aftershock poster. It's like the most metal episode of Picture Pages ever. Mac Johnson's entry does not compute. Mac Johnson's entry does not compute. And finally, a lovely piece from James H. Fleet. I'll take a one-way ticket to there, please. Some great stuff, absolutely. Thank you to everyone who submitted your artwork, and we're going to do another one of these again real soon. It's a great way for folks to show just what they have going on, what they're into, what they're all about, and the comic books that they themselves love so much. Cheers to you. We're going to wrap things up with one more little doodad, and this is something that was put together by myself and, most importantly, Warren Muzak, not only a member of the Old Guys Who Like Old Comics, but Warren Muzak is a fantastic animator. He's been doing some great work, and he and I collaborated on this short little cartoon. It's something that, as an old guy or gal, I think that we can all relate to. I hope you enjoy. Next up, wait a minute, hold on there. Show's over. You people, you go home. You quit encouraging him. It's the heat. All right now, haven't you said enough about all the things that you've been talking about? You shown your cartoon. You talked about your sneakers. Now time to go home. Well, gee, I guess if an authority figure is telling me. Oh, I'm telling you, all right. Now get going. Ow! Well, I suppose I've been brutalized enough. I'd like to thank you for joining me on Having a Drink with Mink, perhaps the last having a drink with Mink. Oh, that's to be sure, I'll tell you what. All right, for myself and the heat, I bid you good day, and good night to you.